Hello there.
Oh, man. We're almost finished. Season 3 of Lost, ladies and gentlemen. That's absolutely insane. We are breezing our way through this show. The streak lives at this moment in time. The streak continues to go on. And that is the aim, to finish Lost by uploading minimum 1 episode a day. I don't think that's ever been done on YouTube. And that's the challenge for me, to do that along with work, along with training, and trying to find time to watch these episodes. It's been a phenomenal journey, and I am enjoying every second of watching this show. And that's thanks to you guys, because you Losties are absolutely amazing. The interactions on every video are absolutely sensational. Not only the videos themselves, the live streams, the posts, the Discord community we have now started with over 50 members. If you want to join that, I will put the link in the comments section. It has been absolutely phenomenal. We have, just created an awesome community of Lost, and I'd like to thank you guys for that. So yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here for Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting a shot. And today we are up to episode 18 of Lost season 3, titled D.O.C. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing, and as always, let's absolutely smash it, baby. Let's go. Oh man, one thing I forgot to mention last episode, or like the last couple of episodes, with all this talk, about, Ben having cancer, and, no one on this island ever getting cancer, and Ben not healing as quick as, he thought he would because of the, the island's magical powers, and then obviously Locke, being healed by the island itself. I completely forgot about Rose, and how Rose has not been mentioned, in that sort of, in those sort of discussions. And I know Locke and Rose have that sort of understanding, and Locke said, to Paolo, nothing on this island stays buried. So is that secret, is Rose's secret gonna come to light soon? Because she did have cancer and she was cured by the island itself. Or is Locke gonna hold that to himself? That's gonna be interesting. I completely forgot about Rose. I was like, damn. Oh, she getting PTSD, man.
Hey,
That's the one who walks among us.
need a hand?
Thank you. A little tired, but that's normal, right?
Sure. Any morning sickness?
Not anymore.
Any bleeding?
Why are you asking me all these questions, Jack?
He's the D.O.C, man. He's the
Just
doc.
checking in. Now that I'm back, I just wanted to make sure that you were doing okay.
Nah, but obviously Claire's symptoms and stuff
Thank
like
you.
that. Just got to make
I'm
sure.
okay.
Great.
징그럽게. 벌써부터 무슨 여보야.
이제 유부녀인데 빨리 익숙해져야지.
자기야, 우리 집에 정말 잘 어울리는 침대 샀어요.
Newlyweds.
당신이 좋다면 물론 나도 좋지. 나 지금 집에야. 점심시간에 잠깐 떨렸어.
그래? 집이 엉망이지?
하지만 우리 잠자리만큼은 확실하게 끝냈지.
내가 못 살아.
다시 회사 들어가봐야 돼. 일찍 들어올게.
여보,
First thing my got set up was the bed.
정말 사랑해요.
He knows what's up.
나도 사랑해.
The honeymoon phase of the wedding.
굉장한 부잣집 따님이시네.
전 아빠 사업엔 별 관심 없어요.
신랑이 부모에 대해서는 아무것도 정이 없잖아.
The best
그 사람
fisherman in the
부모님은
world.
돌아가셨어요.
그래?
누구시죠?
잘못하면 신랑의 배경이 폭로가 될 수 있잖아. 우리나라 제1의 권력의 딸이 하찮은 어부자식과 결혼했다는
Hey, allow it, fam.
상관없어요.
3일 후에 5시 여기서 보지. 나올 때 달러 10만 불 준비해 갖고 와. 정말 사랑한다면
Who does she think she is blackmailing her?
조건을 들어줘야 진심을 감출 수 있을걸?
Does she think she Gandalf or something? I'll be back in 3 days at 5 p.m. Who does she think she is? Honestly.
Who is she?
On the third day, look to the
Seems
east.
to know you, dude. You just said your name.
I've never seen her before in my life.
She's waking up.
Estoy muriendo.
What's she saying? Spanish, dude.
What, you understand her then?
Yes, sir.
Estoy muriendo.
She says she's dying.
Estoy muriendo.
Oh my God.
Ah.
Branch. She must have hit it on the way down.
Get our bag. We haven't got much in this first aid kit. See if there's anything we can use in there.
What if this is a rescue? What if she came for us? I mean, is she gonna be okay? We can't let
Just go and start looking.
Luckily, he brought the first aid kit for his ankle sprain.
No, we need to bring Jack here.
It's an 8-hour walk, one way.
That's
Then I'll run.
insane.
You out of your mind? It's not safe. It's going to be dark soon. Who knows who's out in this jungle? In case you haven't forgotten, there are people on this island trying to kill us.
Nobody knows we're here.
Just send up the flare.
Oops.
Listen, if there's one person you can trust to run back, it is Desmond. My guy trained for a race, you know, across the world. My guy's got that cardio, okay? I've seen him run them stairs, man.
이 사진 저쪽 테이블 위에 올려놓을까?
사모님 알아서 하시죠.
I wonder if there's an Easter egg on the boxes in terms of like the translation, with the writing.
평생 학사모로서도 이렇게 섹시한 여자 처음.
He says that he was pretty much a prisoner, and the only reason why he cooperated is because he thought they'd let him off the island.
Hey, you got to play ball as well.
Do you believe him?
Monday Night Football.
Why wouldn't I?
What if the others want my baby? He's been there alone for over a week. How do we know he isn't working with them?
Cause for concern. I get it. I get it. After what happened to Claire.
He's not working with them. The reason the others wanted her baby was for research. Son, wait, you don't have to do that.
Go away, Kate.
You just going straight to Juliet.
I want to know about your research.
straight to the point.
What happens to pregnant women? What are you people doing? Why are you taking children? What happens to pregnant women on this island? What happens?
They die.
Cold. She was just waiting to respond.
They all die.
Yo, Juliet's eyes
Come on, let's go.
are blue. Like crazy. Like blue squared. It's insane.
She had a photo of me and my girlfriend.
Your
Do I understand?
ex-girlfriend.
I understand better than the lot of you.
Hey, guys. Chill.
We wasted enough time already.
You're not leaving us.
Just get out of my way, Charlie.
No.
Who's Charlie to block Desmond off here? Mikhail? I thought his brother got fried. Well, clearly not. Whoop his ass, Jin. Yes, yes. Woo! Went Kung Fu Kenny on his ass.
Who are you? I said, who are you?
But pointing the flare gun at him is crazy.
He's the guy who shot Saeed. Kate told us he lived out in that station. Lock blew up.
You've got 5 seconds to talk. Why fire this gun, brother?
That's a flare gun.
How do you think you'll feel? Taking a flare to the chest at this range?
As your friend pointed out, I already died once this week.
Ayúdame. Estoy muriendo.
Yo, she's speaking in all languages.
You understand her?
She's speaking Italian. She said she's dying. She needs help.
She's just trying all languages at the
I was
moment.
a Soviet Army field medic. I can offer you my services.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm saving her.
This branch has punctured her lung. It's filling with blood. If it is not ventilated soon, she's going to die.
We'll do it. Help her.
If I fix her, you must let me walk away as if I never came upon you.
That's a fair trade. You gotta allow it. Come on. Hey, Claire's still alive. Come on. That's a little bit of hope for Sun, surely. Or maybe she's looking at Claire right now, thinking that she's possibly going to die in the future. Do we get to see more of Jin's father? Yay!
혹시 권 선생님이세요?
Yay!
그렇소만. 선 맞지?
But, look, my guy's just got immaculate vibes. You know? It's emanating off him.
감사합니다.
그놈을 낳고 바로 떠나버려서 혼자서 내가 그놈을 키웠어. 내가 그놈의 애비인지도 확실치 않아. 그렇지만 그 핏덩이를 누가 키우겠어?
Big up Jin's father, man.
정말 이쁘구나. 내 아들이 사랑하는 여자를 만나게 되어 정말 기쁘구나.
Yo, how did they have marriage troubles after she met his father?
진수에게는 날 만났다거나 쥐 애미가 살아있다는 말은 절대 하지 않았으면 한다. 절대로 이 늙은이를 봐서라도 이 사실로 저게 자존심이 다치지 않았으면 해.
It's not shame, man. He's a great man. He's worth more than 1,000 of those corporate dudes.
Be quiet. Don't move. You want me to help you and your baby. I have answers to your questions, but you have to come with me right now. Just you and me. Nobody else.
Yo, Juliet ain't helping her case doing this way.
If what you said was true, that means I'm already dead. Why should I go anywhere with you? Because there may be hope for you yet.
I don't like the coldness in which she delivers. There may be hope for you yet. Like her facial expression right here ain't giving me much hope. I don't know why. I still smash though, but like, like, oh man, I love watching this show. It's so good. The characters are phenomenal. But I want to say one thing. I know this was a while ago in terms of like the grand schemes of the grand scheme of like season 3. And I know we lost Mr. Recco early. I believe it was episode 6. But I still feel like, you know, with a lot of shows I've watched on the channel, when we lose like sort of like a major character, you know, or a major character that's loved, not even loved, like even a character that's sort of like a villain, you know, that has that gravitas, that on-screen presence, and you're glued to the screen every time you watch that character. When they die, when there's sort of like multiple seasons of a show, or when they die earlier on in the season with so much long to go, my worry is like, how are they gonna fill that void? And you know, or who's, for instance, a character that's already in the show that's gonna take up that space, who's gonna like get more screen time, for instance, and you know, end up stealing the show. And obviously there's a plethora of characters in Lost. It's absolutely fantastic. Everyone is absolutely phenomenal, and that's what's so great about Lost, because it's about the characters are the central, they're the heartbeat of the show itself. They generate so much conversation, and I love that. But I feel like the void of Mr. Echo is yet to be filled. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm missing him at the moment. I don't know. I just loved him every time I saw it. And I feel like he could be useful in, you know, some of these situations right now, especially with what's happened with the others in terms of capturing, you know, Kate, you know, Jack, Sawyer, Hurley, everything that's happened with the others leading up until this point. It would have been so cool to see Mr. Recco react to sort of those events, and to have him there. And it would have been interesting to see if Mr. Echo, you know, how he would have interacted with Sawyer at the beach camp while everyone else was away. It would have been interesting to see if Mr. Echo would have been that leadership type character that everyone would have looked up to. So yeah, I feel like, you know, I'm missing Mr. Echo at the moment. I feel like that void hasn't been quite filled yet, in my opinion. I know there's heaps of characters, but I just feel like I'm missing him. I'm missing him, man.
It was abandoned. They found nothing there.
That's because they didn't know where to look.
That's crazy.
What are you going to do to me?
I'm going to look at your baby and determine the D.O.C. Date of conception. The ultrasound will tell me when you got pregnant, give or take a day. If you got pregnant off the island, then you and your baby will probably be okay.
Oh, so this is gonna...
But if you got pregnant here...
This is interesting.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
This has got to do with Megamind.
When was the last time you and your husband had sex?
I would rather not talk about that.
Look, I know that it's personal, but if I know when, then I can figure...
Isn't that what the machine will do?
Yeah.
Well, let's keep walking.
Yeah, because this could potentially reveal whether, you know, it's the other guy's baby, Megamind, the guy who was teaching her English. That's crazy how it parallels the conversation she had with Jin's father as well, about Jin's father not even knowing, not knowing whether it was his baby because his mother was a prostitute. So that's quite interesting right there. Whether it's going to parallel Sun's storyline here, whether, you know, if the baby was conceived off the island, it potentially may be the other guy's baby. And, you know, that's a secret that Sun and Juliet, can she trust Juliet to keep that secret? Who knows? But, you know, no secret ever stays buried on this island, as Locke was saying. So the diamonds, for instance, could potentially resurface. Who knows? Who knows?
저 10만 불이 필요해요.
어디다 쓰려고?
그건 말씀드릴 수가 없어요.
그렇다면 내가 뭐 때문에 너에게 그 돈을 줘야지?
Yeah, 100 racks is crazy to just be asking for like
지난
that.
27년 동안 아빠가 무슨 일을 하시는지도 알면서도 모른 척 해왔어요. 아빠 뜻에 어긋나는 행동을 한 적도 생각해본 적도 없어요. 더구나 싫은 내색을 한 번도 하지 않았고요. 저 앞으로도 계속 그럴 거예요.
Yo, she blackmailing the dad now.
물론 아빠가 제 부탁을 들어주신다는 조건을. 이유는 묻지 마세요.
이유는 묻지 말라고. 이 세상에 네가 생각하는 것처럼 그렇게 호락호락한 줄 알아?
제가 사랑하는 사람의 자존심을 지키기 위해서예요.
너 남편 때문에 그러는구만.
No, Mr. Pike, man, get the checkbook out. Start writing. Put a 1 and 5 zeros, my guy. Oh, no. Oh, he got it in cash. Oh, my guy came prepared. Like,
그놈 때문이라면 이 돈은 그놈이 앞으로 갚아야 할 빚이야.
that's crazy.
공장장 일은 그만두고 이제부터 내가 시키는 일만 하게 될 거다.
So she put Jin up to the work he ended up doing for her father. The one that required him to go to certain lengths to deliver messages. That's crazy.
What else do you know about this woman? Did she have anything on her besides the flare gun?
Just a book. Fancy radio phone thingy.
Don't tell him that, man.
Does it work?
Like I tell you.
One of you must help. The rest clear the way. I need space.
I'll do it.
Steady!
I heard you.
Is that...
Goes.
They had that blood spurt sounding like the smoke monster, man.
Tape it. Be careful. Covering needs to be hollow. The wound needs to breathe. What did she say? Thank you.
Oh no, she did not.
She said thank you for helping me.
She did not say that. That is cap. That is the biggest cap. Where my cap at? Where my cap at? You saw Mikhail's reaction right there. She did not say that. I like the parallel of the shots before right there. Before you had Sun looking up, you know, to the staircase leading up to her father's office, and then right there, you know, to obviously protect her family's honor, or like, you know, to prevent shame to her husband or to family herself. And you know, that was a daunting task right there, to walk up those stairs and ask that of her father. And then in the scene right after, obviously you had the sort of little segment with the helicopter pilot and Mikhail and the boys, and then obviously you cut here with her looking down the stairs now into the medical Dharma facility, which is quite interesting. It's another daunting descent. The other one was a daunting, you know, ascent, and now this is a daunting descent, because it's all going to lead to potential you know, revealing information. Yo, so they missed an ultrasound machine. I'm guessing Juliet knows this place better than anyone, so.
Why are you doing this?
What?
Helping me.
Once upon a time, I told women that they were pregnant, and their faces, it was the best news they ever got in their entire life. And I came here. I've lost 9 patients in the last 3 years. I'm helping you because I want to tell you that you and your husband got pregnant before you came here.
Inshallah. But the thing is, if it was before she came here,
because I want to give good news again.
It wasn't you and your husband.
I slept with another man.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, before we got to the island. Jin and I, we were having trouble. We weren't. And I had a friend. It was a mistake.
We all make mistakes.
For the sake of raising the stakes, I do hope it is Jin's baby.
Which way?
Just so, you know, there's something to fight for Juliet, to save, you know. Don't let that number get to double digits. Don't let it get to 10. These guys are really sneaky, man.
You help me move this forward?
Oh, this is the room where Claire was tested?
Why is this room hidden?
Don't worry about it.
What is this place? Tell me.
It's where we brought the women to die.
The way Juliet has been delivering certain lines this episode is cold.
Keep the wound as clean as you can. She should be better in a day.
Day? The lung was punctured.
On this island, the wounds are a bit different. Maybe a day and a half.
Okay, Mikhail.
I did as I promised.
That is true.
Should we live?
You can't seriously be considering letting him
Just go.
Are you kidding? He's one of them.
So what would you have me do, Charlie? We've got to make a stretcher and carry her. How are we going to do that and bring a prisoner?
Give me some rope. I'll take responsibility.
He took the phone.
Jen, Paul! Jen, it's all right. Jen! Jen, let him go. Jen, let him go. Phone.
Never mentioned it.
Stole this?
How could you respect me if I didn't try?
How about I take your other eye? Would you respect that?
Sorry.
Hey, Charlie ain't a
Charlie!
stranger to killing
Let him
others,
go.
man.
It's a mistake. We can't keep letting these people go.
We gave him our word.
As long as they got the phone back. That's alright.
Go on. Get out of here.
You just know when it comes down to McKay or having the others in these situation, he gonna pull the trigger. I think you just gotta bite the bullet on this scenario right here. They got the phone. The chick was saved, so you gotta hold on to your word.
The baby isn't Jin's. Tell me Jin was infertile.
Yeah, but who knows? The
And
island,
then you came here.
but the island might have cured Jin.
What?
Did you know that the average male sperm count is between 60 and 80 million?
Damn!
But on this island, it's 5 times that.
Damn!
We call that good odds. You ready?
Jin got replenished.
Yes.
Okay.
He's stocked up.
Now lift your shirt up a little. If you don't see a heartbeat, don't worry about it. It's just early.
You can tell Juliet's kind of excited
does
to
it
do
work?
this. He hasn't done it in a while.
Well, I take a measurement of the fetus, and that will tell us when your baby was conceived. Do you still want to do this?
Yes.
Okay. Moment of truth.
We'll get to that bridge, when it comes, We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If the baby comes out bold, then Jin can start asking questions. It's okay. And yeah, if the baby comes out bold and starts speaking English, then you've got a problem.
여보? 아무리 바빠도 당신 볼 시간은
the way
다음엔 꼭 들릴게요.
the way he leaned over from the door.
시간이 좀 걸리겠지만 열심히 일해서 내가 다 해줄게. 무슨 일이 있어도 당신은
You
내가
can tell
책임질
Jin
거야.
comes from them humble beginnings, man.
알아요.
He's all about the grind, the hustle, working for it. I love it. I love it.
진수 씨. 사랑해요.
정말?
정말.
정말.
I can see it.
Now we just gotta wait for the news. That's the problem.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Oh, it's a little early, but do you see that little flutter? That's the heart beating.
See, it's good news, but this good news might not last long.
It's very strong. It's very healthy.
But this may potentially sway Juliet in terms of her loyalty and allegiances, depending on when the baby
We
was
crashed
conceived.
here 90 days ago.
September 22. September 22.
The baby was conceived about 8 weeks ago. So, around 53 days.
So it was on the island.
Got pregnant on the island.
Hey, Jin wasn't shooting blanks, man.
I am sorry. I'm so sorry, son. I will do everything that I can.
Hey, she better hold on to that promise, man.
It's Jin's.
Damn, that was almost more encouraging. Like, it's almost as if it being Jin's baby trumps potentially like her, dying because of her pregnancy.
난 안 나타나는 줄 알았어.
Oh, this woman, just throw her in the river.
진수 씨 어머니라고 왜 말씀하지 않으셨어?
Oh.
낮게만 했지. 내가 그놈의 임이라고 말할 수 없잖아.
Yes, it does.
저희 집이 어떤 집안이라는 거 잘 알고 계시죠? 내 남편은 당신이 죽은 걸로 알고 있어. 다음엔 당신에게 무슨 일이 일어날지 나도 장담 못해.
Blackmail the blackmailer. Come on. I was about to say, who is that woman? Once you belong to the streets, you never leave the streets. Take the woman out the streets, but you can't take the streets out the woman. Damn. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
So how long do I have? Most of the women made it into the middle of their second trimester.
I have hope for Sun.
Nobody made it to their third.
That gives me 2 months.
I'm gonna go back inside and make sure that I didn't miss anything. I don't want to take the chance that we didn't cover our tracks.
What if Juliet lied?
Do you want to wait out here?
What if we're about to get a reveal here from Juliet that she lied about the baby?
Juliet?
I don't want that to be a possibility.
Thank you.
Because Sun obviously is not a fertility doctor. So she's just going off Juliet's word. So who knows? I don't want to think that, but like, who knows? See? See?
Ben, it's 6 a.m. on Saturday morning. Kwan is pregnant. The fetus is healthy and was conceived on island with her husband.
Okay.
He was sterile before they got here.
Okay.
I'm still working on getting samples from the other women. I should have Austin's soon. I'll report back when I know more.
Double agent, man. Double agent.
I hate you.
Okay. Okay. Rewind the tape. I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm just gonna go along the ride. I don't care. I don't care anymore.
The others.
Flip flop.
The one you let go. I'm back tomorrow with 5 of his mates. Should have killed him.
Charlie, tight.
Oh, okay. You know, brother.
Charlie has every right to dislike the others after his near-death experience. Like, he was dead. He was dead at the hands of another. He was dead at the hands of Ethan. So it makes sense.
By my count, you killed more of them than they've killed of you.
They started it. You know, just because one comes traipsing back with Jack and Kate doesn't mean that we can trust them now.
That's crazy. Juliet had a mic drop moment when Ben wasn't even present.
Take it easy. You just hit a giant branch.
Where am I?
I don't know. You're on an island. Are you here to rescue us? Are there more of you? Can you make your phone work? Hugo Reyes. I crashed here on Oceanic Flight 815. A bunch of us survived. Is that why you're here? Were you looking for us?
That's a lot to take in from waking up from
15.
said injury.
Flight 815. The one from Sydney.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not possible.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't easy, but we found food
No.
and the hatch.
No,
more
Flight
food.
815, they found the plane. There were no survivors. They were all dead.
What?
Alright, it's a cover-up. That's my theory. That's my theory. That's like the others potentially. You know how they, you know, that Middle-East company sort of like operates in secret. That's a crate. Oh my gosh. I reckon the theories after that like sort of cliffhanger at the end would have been insane at the time. And possibly to this day. That's interesting. Now, like, my mind is going through a whirlwind of thoughts at the moment. My initial thought is that Middle-East company or the others, you know, who they have in, like, the contacts they have with Earth, or what they're capable of in terms of like the secrecy thing and stuff like that. Maybe they were able to, you know, cover up the entire thing. They found the plane in the ocean. All survivors were dead. Just like sort of like a cover-up story, you know, to ensure that whatever, to protect whatever's happening on the island itself. And that gives me no hope that everyone, you know, that anyone is possibly going to get off the island. But then again, you have Michael and Walt who are on their boat journey, possibly outside of this island's pocket of energy. And if they return, that's going to be interesting. If they return to Earth, if they return home, that's going to be interesting. I say Earth, we're still on Earth, but if they return to home, that's going to be interesting. So my theory is possibly, you know, they used, you know, the resources they had to sort of generate or, you know, create this cover-up story, you know, that they found the plane's wreckage, and, you know, that all survivors were dead, to make sure, or to provide closure to all the families and stuff like that. But then again, we know that Penny is on the hunt for Desmond, but he wasn't a part of Flight 815. But that's really going to be interesting, because I think this chick was on the lookout for Desmond. That's my theory that I said last episode. You know, that she was potentially paid by Penny, and is part of Penny's campaign to go find Desmond. But she so happened to hear about, you know, Flight 815 disappearing. You know, it was on the news, and we saw it in one of the flashbacks with, you know, Ben and Juliet, with all the news, you know, coverage about the plane itself. So yeah, my theory is that, you know, possibly, you know, Richard being back home, or, you know, flip-flopping between the island and back home, you know, was able to, maybe the Middle-earth company itself, Dharma, who knows, created this cover-up story for the plane. That's my theory. Or this is a big thought here. It possibly may have something to do with time. Maybe an alternate reality. The plane itself in another life crashed and everyone died, and we're seeing another sort of reality in this pocket here on this island. Like time operates different in this pocket of energy on Earth, and this is sort of like another alternate reality. That's the crazy theory here. That's the mega leap here. Okay, but my initial thoughts, which I think might be right, is sort of like that Middle-earth company or whatever, the others created a cover-up story about Flight 815. But then that's interesting that Ben would let Jack go off the island. But maybe he had it all in play, that he knew Locke was gonna, you know, blow up the submarine. Like, Jack getting off the island was never a possibility, because, you know, Ben had put all the, you know, all the pieces on the chessboard in play. Everyone was gonna maneuver to each position. He had that all, you know, pre-planned. So yeah, it's interesting to hear you guys hear my thoughts now at the end of this episode. That was a major cliffhanger, and I love that. I love that about Lost. And you guys at the time, you know, watching the show, a week would have been agonizing, you know, to hear that from the words of the helicopter pilot, that woman right there. Oh, that would have been interesting. That's absolutely insane. So yeah, my initial thoughts are it's possibly like, you know, a cover-up story by that company, Milos. Maybe, you know, they decided to, you know, undertake the search and rescue for the plane. They found the wreckage, and sort of, yeah, like I said, generated a cover-up story, just to provide closure to the families and stuff like that. Just, you know, to basically, you know, to contain their secrecy, basically. So yeah, interesting stuff. And then obviously I have the sort of left field theory right there about, you know, time operating differently, potentially in this pocket of energy. But, you know, because there's a lot of reference to time in this season, and yeah, we saw what happened with Desmond, when, you know, the hatch imploded. So yeah, it's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I can't wait to see it all unfold, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.